Please be seated. Hello, I'm Richard Jones, the Vice President of the University, and it's my great pleasure to welcome you all to the University of Manchester and the splendid surroundings of the Whitworth Hall for this graduation ceremony. In particular, I'd like to welcome our graduates and to congratulate you on all your hard work, the magnificent efforts and achievements that you've made in your time with us. The skills, the knowledge, the experience you've developed here will give you a strong platform to not only build your career and achieve your goals, but also to succeed in the face of any obstacles you meet in the future. And we're delighted to see so many friends, family members and supporters here. We thank you for the care and encouragement you've given to our graduates during their studies. This has been so important to their success. So the whole university joins you in feeling extremely proud of what they've achieved. Our history in the university is one of education, innovation, global connections and change, of making a difference. From our Nobel laureates, renowned researchers, passionate lecturers, tutors and teaching staff, to our librarians, caterers, cleaners, well-being teams, Res Life officers and students' union representatives, and the many more who work tirelessly behind the scenes to support the running of this great institution. It's our people that make us who we are, and it's likely that this is what drew you to Manchester, along with the city itself. As the UK's first industrial city, perhaps the first industrial city in the world, Manchester continues to lead the way today, whether through its advocacy for equality, environmental responsibility, its innate creativity, or the warmth and humour of its people. Our students are a huge part of this. So once you've lived in Manchester, you're an honorary Mancunian for life. When you decided to study at the University of Manchester, you chose to make your mark on the future, both for yourselves and for the greater good of society and the environment. Allow yourself to be inspired by the university's motto, knowledge, wisdom, humanity. During your studies, you have all, in your own way, enriched and contributed to the University of Manchester as it exists today, more than 200 years on from its foundation. And you've helped shape the future for those who will follow in your footsteps. We were the first university in the UK to set social responsibility as a core goal, and we encourage all our students to consider their place in the world and how they can stand out and make a difference. You will be the leaders of tomorrow. You'll be leading firms, founding companies in public service. Throughout the course of your studies and life at Manchester, you'll have gained the skills and knowledge to find success, but also the wisdom to be responsible leaders. We will be proudly watching. And of course, we mustn't forget the strong, supportive friendships and relationships that you'll have forged here, and I hope they'll sustain you for many years to come. You will have the opportunity to let us know what you're doing. 15 months after completion of your course, you'll be invited to complete the Graduate Outcomes Survey. It's an optional process, but we'd really appreciate any graduate who takes part, because it allows us to hear what you're up to and for us to learn and continue improving our courses and our support for future cohorts. But our support for you also continues beyond today's celebrations. Our careers service will continue to offer you help and guidance for 2 years, while our world-class libraries also remain available to you. Help us stay in touch by sharing your contact information. You'll find details in your graduation brochure. So today, it's a hugely important milestone. You should celebrate your success, but it's the beginning of your association with Manchester, not the end. You now belong to an alumni community of more than 550,000 graduates who are living and working in more than 190 countries worldwide, but who all share these roots in Manchester. So by joining your local alumni group, you can connect with other Manchester graduates who can share their advice with you. During your time here, you'll all have benefited from donations to our university. It may have been a scholarship, the chance to take part in a donor-funded programme, or it may have simply been time spending enjoying our campus spaces, including, of course, the marvellous AMBS building itself, made possible by a generous donation from Lord David Alliance. While you may not think of yourself as a philanthropist, anybody has the power to give something back, whether through financial support or your time. So at the university, we benefit hugely from the experience of our alumni. There are so many ways you'll be able to help Manchester's next generation of students, and we hope that's something you'll consider one day. As you look forward to where your journey takes you next, know that you're vital to our future. As Manchester graduates, you're part of our family, and our doors will always be open to you. I'm now delighted to introduce Amrit Dhillon from the Faculty of Science and Engineering, the Faculty of Science and Engineering Officer for the Students' Union. Amrit's taken a sabbatical year from her integrated Masters in Mechanical Engineering here at the University of Manchester, and in her officer role, she'll be leading the Student Union's educational representational work in the Faculty of Science and Engineering. She'll advocate for students' interests, work with senior teaching and learning, academic and professional services staff across the university and in the schools of natural sciences and engineering. She'll be working with the rest of the elected executive officer team to ensure that our 48,000 students get the most of Manchester. So it's a pleasure to invite Amrit to say a few words.
Hi everyone, I'm so honoured to be here today, stood in front of you all. I want to start off by saying a huge congratulations to all of you for getting to the end of your degrees and making it to graduation day. All of those meal deals, all-nighters and countless hours spent in the library were all worth it to bring you here today. Going through university is definitely not an easy task. It takes effort and dedication to continue to show up and do your best, and you all did it, so truly a huge well done to all of you. I'd also like to extend out a thank you on your behalves to all of the loved ones that came here to support you today. I know how difficult university can be, and I'm fortunate enough to know and understand the importance of having a support network around you, so thank you guys so much as well. When I was first asked to speak to you, I was apprehensive at first. The prospect of speaking to a room of graduates felt strange since I'm still 2 years away from my own graduation. I can't stand here and reassure you that everything will turn out fine because I have no idea what curveballs life may throw at you. What I can do instead is invite you to, whenever life does throw these curveballs at you, do your best to pick yourself back up and continue living your lives with the same excitement, passion, and fire that you've had up until now. Keep relying on that support network and always remind yourself that you are capable of facing any challenge that comes your way. I'm a firm believer in the prospect that everything happens for a reason. This isn't to say that you should take a step back in your life and let whatever just happen. Instead, what I'm trying to say is that there will be moments in your life where things that are completely out of your control won't go exactly to plan. In those moments, I believe you're provided with two options. Either let yourself live in that disappointment, or to accept the situation for what it is and make the most of the new opportunity presented to you. By being open to new experiences, will you be able to make worthwhile change in not only your own life, but also in the lives of those around you. I urge you to try your best to make the most of any unexpected hurdles that come your way, because you never know what new opportunities may become available to you. From adversity comes strength, and it's only in those situations when you're really pushed out of your comfort zone do you learn your true capabilities. How you navigate these situations is how you are able to determine who you are, how you work as a person, what makes you tick, and what tools you need to best succeed. Don't be afraid to speak up and fight for what you believe in. Don't let yourself get too comfortable in any given situation. There's always more to learn and always more new ways for you to grow as a person. Always keep pushing for what you want to see in your life. I wish you all the very best of luck with your next steps, and as long as you stay true to yourself, I know that you will all go on to do truly amazing things. Thank you so much. I'll now pass over to Professor Anna Goatman.
Thank you. As Director of Teaching and Learning at Alliance Manchester Business School, graduation is one of the highlights of the year, and it's an absolute honour and a privilege to be here today to extend my congratulations and that of all my colleagues to every one of our graduands. Today marks the beginning of the next stage of your journey. But that journey began long before you arrived in Manchester. It began the first time you encountered that idea that sparked your curiosity, or heard something unfamiliar that made you really want to learn more, or made you discover something that challenged what you thought that you knew. And over time, those moments have shaped your interests and turned into passions and influenced the subjects that you chose to come to the university to study and the career aspirations that you now have. And along the way, I'm sure there have been forks in the road and unexpected detours, but every step brought you here to Manchester, to AMBS, and to this moment of celebration. Please do make sure that you take a moment to let that all sink in. From today, you will go forward in many different directions, but wherever your path leads, remember that you're never far from the support, guidance, and connections of the AMBS community. You now join a global alumni network of more than 70,000 talented individuals across 182 countries, each of whom has graduated just from AMBS since our journey began in 1965. This year, as AMBS celebrates its 60th anniversary, just like you, we are looking ahead to the future of business and education. You are a vital part of that future. We can't wait to see how you go on to shape the world of work as pioneers, disruptors, and trailblazers. Our motto at Alliance Manchester Business School is original thinking applied, and it defines how we work, teach, and learn. As you step towards your careers, I encourage you to ensure that you stay true to your originality and your authenticity. These qualities will distinguish you and carry the spirit of AMBS into whatever you do next. With your academic achievements, your skills, your wide-ranging experiences, there's every reason to feel confident about the future. Employers around the world recognise the value of the qualification you're about to receive and the potential that it represents. Please do make sure that you come back to visit us as soon as you can and don't leave that comeback as long as Oasis. Congratulations once again, and I'll now hand over to Professor Mark Healy to begin the award presentations.
Vice President, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you, for the degree of Master of Science, Healthcare Leadership, Gordon Allen. Kelly Marie Bowden. Paul Andrew Chandalani. Elaine Rose Chesworth. Nicola Marie Edwards. Laura Victoria Forshaw. Gemma French. Donna Gashgai. Helen Hunt. Chi Fung Matthew Jonathan Ling. Damien Michael McCall. Colin Monroe. Michelle Louise Openshaw. Thomas William Parker Evans. Michael Bernard Pilkington. Sarah Ann Sankey. Claire Stanley. And in management, Yi Wei Chu. And in international human resource management and comparative industrial relations, Ans Maria Biju. For the postgraduate diploma, healthcare leadership, Daniel Jenkins. Marianne Sharp Rintoul. And in leadership and management in the healthcare sciences, Irina Drakos. And in senior leadership, Alison Chadwick. Catherine Lucas. Anna Maria Miasala. Stephen Ernest Moulton. Jessica Grace Pomfrey. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science, International Management with Honours, Nerea Baguristein. Tael Boras. Millie Dickinson. Jiaqin Ji Yi. Wing Yin Kam. Lara Adele Christopic. Louis Charles Macmillan. Louis Modeste. Georgia Isabella Reed. Sofia Cristina Roche Vidure. Felix Alexander Ashley Schultz. Louis Smith. Ruhan Zhang. And in International Management with American Business Studies, with honours, Madeleine Rose Allen. Hannah Safia Awan. Evie Marie Bull. Amelia Cooney. Zoe Evans. Hamza Hamad. Marcia Jane Hammond. Abigail Jane Harris. Isabella Janusz. Su Lin Letong. Louisa Padley. Ben Redwood. Sophie Rocha. Justin Shrivastava. Hannah Wallace. And, in Management with Honours, Arnav Agarwal. Siruti Alasani. Simone Amoa Forsang. Lowry Ashby. Rahul Jaikiskan Bishnau. Kui Ling Kai. Ying Yang Kai. Zi Yuan Kai. Si Yuk Cho. Haiswan Chen. Lin Yi Chen. Yidan Cheong. Jiwan Chung. Mehmet Kansaiga. Kan Silingaroglu. Hannah Cole. Luke Crompton. Zhu Wei Du. Kai Gordeno. Emily Grute. Xiaoxi Jiu. Jiarun Wu. Mansi Gupta. Sanchita Gupta. Jonathan Harris. Frederick Hart. Mei Xuan He. Gian Yao He. Chen Xing Hu. Zara Hussain. Yuichiro Iwasawa. Chiran Jalan. Xu Jiang. Wu Jie Zhou. Martin Keo. Ibra Kawaja. Jeremy Kunyumbu. Sofia Nicola Kiriako. Ji Lin Lee. Jai Xin Lee. Yi Wen Lee. Gihan Lin. Mei Xin Lu. Shiki Lu. Sitong Lu. Lu Boliang. Chen Yu Mao. Anna Victoria Means. Lin Ro Miao. Jay Morley. Ashoka Molasari Ashwin Kumar. Saeed Bilal Nafis. Hao Yi U Yang. Chu Tong Pan. Xin Yi Pan. Mohammed Sadiq Patel. Muhan Pei. Ilizan Pinfold. Noor Oline Raza. Sarthak Sarawagi. Zeru Shen. Anant Soni. Yogi Soni. Yuya Samai. Huran Tang. Pranav Tulsian. Jia-Chin Wong. Yun-Ying Wang. Lu-Yingyi Wang. Saoban Yang. Shi-Chen Wong. Yanning Wong. Wang Zongyao. Tianong Wen. Shuran Wu. Jianchai Shah. Jae-Young Shin. Horan Shui. Han Yang. Ziyu Young. Sia Yi. Sharan Rui Yi. Xin Ya Yu. Yu Yang Yu. Mark Zaborniak. Heilang Zhang. Jiaji Zhong. Ruyan Zhong. Tong Zhong. Henry Zhao. Zihao Xiao. And in Management, Human Resources, with honours, Hai Shang So. Molly Edie. Amelie Norazman. And in Management Human Resources, with industrial professional experience, with honours, Solo Laichi Tai. Mariana Lopez. Katie Nujan. Lana Kate Williams. And in Management with Industrial Professional Experience, with honours, Oliver Farnell. Eleanor Fisk. Faye Fitzpatrick. Freddie John Goodram. William Griffith. Libby Kershaw. Daniel James Love. Nancy McAndrew. Alexander Miles. Madhav Mohanty. Kudakwash Matasa. Kayao Ngan. Alex O'Carroll. Robert Philpott. Isabel Morgan Rees. Jolene Rettar Johnson. Audrey Grace Tabar Shelford. Daniel Tejada Garcia. Alexandre White. James Wren. And for the award of Diploma of Higher Education in Management, Adishri Agarwal. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Management, Accounting and Finance, with honours, Yulu Wang. And in Management, with honours, William Clines. And in Management Marketing, with honours, Anki Zhao. And for the award of Postgraduate Diploma, Senior Leadership, Aidan Thatcher. Nicola Anderson. And now I'd briefly like to hand back to Professor Gothman.
Graduates of the university, colleagues and guests. Today's ceremony realises a progression for our exceptional students becoming graduates of this university. But I must recognise another transition for a member of our community. This ceremony marks the final time our Vice President for Regional Innovation and Civic Engagement, Professor Richard Jones, will preside over a ceremony at the University of Manchester. Joining our university in 2020, Professor Jones has been integral to the deepening our connection with Manchester and the surrounding region. Strengthening partnerships with local industry and policymakers has been among these contributions, and as Independent Science Advisor to Innovation Greater Manchester, Professor Jones has worked closely with Mayor Andy Burnham and the combined authority, in addition to other local universities and colleges for further education, to coordinate Greater Manchester's innovation strategy. In addition to building partnerships with local universities, Professor Jones has further developed our relationship with the University of Cambridge, with the two institutions committed to boosting growth and progressing a more inclusive economy so that everyone can benefit from the opportunities created by innovation. As a member of our university's Productivity Institute, Professor Jones has helped highlight regional disparities in research and development funding. His work in this area has influenced national policy, resulting in a heightened focus on UKRI and new funding streams coming to Manchester. A Fellow of the Royal Society, Professor Jones is renowned for his research in the field of polymers and biopolymers at surfaces and interfaces. He has enjoyed a distinguished career in both the UK and the US as a materials physicist. Richard, on behalf of the whole university community, we would like to thank you and wish you the very best for the future.
Well, thank you so much for those kind and I might say unexpected words. Thank you. You'll soon be able to go out and continue your celebrations in more informal circumstances, but there are just a few final words that I want to say. You are now, the graduates, new graduates, you're among the lucky few who've received a university education. There are many people across the world, even closer to home, who haven't been afforded this transformational opportunity. So you carry the hopes and wishes of your fellow citizens, both here in the UK and worldwide. So now's the time to reflect a little on what you've achieved and to reflect on those who've helped you achieve it. And I want to start with those in this place, in this university, who've taught you, guided you, examined you and passed you, people who look after our buildings, who support the great learning in this place, and those who work invisibly to ensure that you can focus entirely on your study. They do it because they believe in the power of the university to transform lives in the ways that yours will have been transformed by your time here. So please, would you join me in thanking the incredible staff in our university who are represented here on the stage with me today. Then I'd like to turn to those who've given so much of themselves to get you to this point, your parents, families, friends and supporters, many of whom here today, of course many more who are unable to be here to share this special occasion. So I'd like to ask our new graduates to stand. Turn to your supporters, be they your family, your friends, university staff. Show them your appreciation with as much noise as you can make. Now, if I could ask all guests, if you could remain standing, if all guests, if you're able to stand for the final procession. I wish graduates all the success and happiness in your future lives and careers, and I declare the graduation ceremony closed.